What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy LexThomas21, back with my twin brother Myron. Say what's up there, everybody.
What up, yo?
Here doing our 5th review for Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix. I know it's been a while since we did our last Harry Potter review. It's been like 2 weeks. I know I've been trying to do this like weekly, but we're back at it. I know it's been a while. I know, like I said, we're getting into this review. This is Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix. It starts off as Harry after the 4th year after doing the Triwizard Tournament. This will be a spoiler review, so if you didn't see this film, go watch it, come back and watch it. But if you don't care, go ahead and watch it. Hit a like, please subscribe too. But getting back to what we said, this one starts off as Harry after the 4th year, after dealing with the Triwizard Tournament and seeing Cedric die, seeing Voldemort come back to life. And now he's really going through a lot in this film. Because, for one, no one believes him that Voldemort came back. No one believes him that he saw Cedric Diggory get murdered by him. Right. So he's really going through a pretty much a little bit of time in this movie by himself. He's feeling really alone. He's really going through a lot. We first start the movie with Harry and Dudley getting attacked by Dementors. And he uses the Patronus charm. And then he finds out he gets expelled from Hogwarts. Mm-hmm. So Harry's already dealing with a lot already after already having bad dreams about Cedric and going through a lot already in his mind because Voldemort is back. Mm-hmm. Things I loved about it. This film really showed that Daniel Radcliffe can act. It really showed that he can act because he really did
show his emotions off in this movie.
He did a terrific performance in this.
Terrific performance, man. Man, I'm gonna give this one a 10 because this had to be one of my favorite ones too. It brought out every character in this movie. Because there's a part where you have is the Order of the Phoenix and stuff. You know, the Order of the Phoenix is the movie. They want to be their own Order of the Phoenix. It's called Dumbledore's Army. Harry just bring all their friends and stuff and start teaching them how to defend themselves. And after you see that, you see how all of them just start becoming friends. They don't care about anything else. They want to learn how to defend themselves. They want to get ready for this big ass fight that's going to happen.
All right, now getting into some new characters. We have some new characters. Mm-hmm. As we said, in every single movie, there's a new defense against the Dark Arts teacher. Her name
is bitch.
Her name is Dolores Umbridge. She worked for the Ministry, and she's been brought into Hogwarts. Mm-hmm. So basically, the Ministry could basically interfere and control Hogwarts because they feel like Hogwarts is not out of control. It's out of control. It's not been in
It was nowhere near what they were saying.
There's nothing wrong with Hogwarts. They just feel like the students aren't really, for one, the Minister of Magic thinks that the students at Hogwarts are making their own army to go against the Ministry when it's not true, of course. Mm-hmm. So Harry and a group of his friends form a group, actually forms an army, but not to go against the Ministry, to go against Voldemort. Because as we know, Voldemort is back and he's fake getting his own army. Exactly. Now, getting back to new characters, we have another student. Her name is Luna Lovegood. Exactly. She is with Ravenclaw. And she's kind of crazy. She's kind of loopy, but she's not, though.
But she's cool, though. She's cool, though. But she's weird, but she's cool.
And I think the reason why she's been brought into the series because Harry needs someone to connect with. And the only way they really connect is because they both seen death. Yep. And there's some new creatures and stuff in this. We can get to those called the Testrals, where you only can see them if you've seen death. So that's one connection I loved about those two characters too. And I like Luna. She's a pretty cool, interesting character. She's cool. We've met some new characters within the Order.
And then we met some other Death Eaters.
Some more Death Eaters, yeah. Bellatrix Lestrange is also Sirius Black's cousin. Yeah, it's funny. Mm-hmm. Sirius is back in this one. I think everyone portrayed their roles fantastically. I think everyone really at this point in time understands their characters. I mean, when I first saw this movie, I seen everything off the page. There were some scenes they cut out, but I mean, it's a book. They had to take certain scenes out. Everything was we had a new director in this one. His name is David Yates, and I think after this one, he took on the rest of the film. He did the rest of the franchise of this. Cause I think they felt like he had the great, he had the great direction within these last couple of films, and I felt like he did a great job in this too. I still think the 4th one is my favorite. It's the favorite one out of all the way it's directed. I think Mike Newell really took a serious approach with this. He made it feel really dark. This one had a little bit of comedic moments, and it felt kind of more lighthearted than the last one, even though it's supposed to be more darker because the 5th book is more darker than the 4th book, actually, if we read it. Really all we want to talk about, I mean, the score is amazing. We got a new person doing music, I think, as well. There's a new composer. I think the music was fantastic in this one. The special effects always looks amazing. Let's get into some favorite scenes, man. What's some favorite scenes, Joe?
Had to be my favorite scenes when all the kids are learning how to do the magic and Harry does this nice speech. And then another part is toward the end where the Order is fighting the Death Eaters. When they first come in, you just know, like, this wizard's about to go down. Like, the black version of fighting, this is the wizard version.
Hey,
literally.
yeah,
they just come in and start dogging. They don't give a... Like, yo, we just dogging. They just dogging. They just dogging.
That's probably my favorite part. But one of my other favorite parts is, okay, you have Dumbledore and you have Voldemort fighting against each other. And it's an amazing final curve. Nobody say they do a lot of things. You have Voldemort had this, like, fire snake come after Dumbledore. Dumbledore uses, like, this water to have a whirlpool around him. And then at the end, after everything is done, Voldemort invades Harry. And he's basically making him go... He's basically, like, torturing him, tormenting him within... Basically, like, trying to, like...
seem like he's a bad person.
Exactly. And I love that the part where... Harry's friends come in and he sees them and he realizes that I can beat this guy just by knowing... that he doesn't have what I have, is that he doesn't have friends, he doesn't have love in his life. So that's a power that's really... They always say love is more powerful than evil. So that's basically what he did to him. And that was just an amazing sequence. I love the way that sequence played out. And I think David Yates did an amazing job directing that scene. Like I said, Daniel Radcliffe really showed his heart out in this one.
Exactly.
And I loved him in this one.
I ain't go for another scene I'm like is when... It's not a really good scene I like, but when... Sirius Black dies.
Yeah, that's a
and
spoiler. Harry's reaction.
When you Sirius see Black somebody die right in front of your face, you picture yourself at this right moment.
The way his scene was an amazing scene.
It was amazing. I ain't gonna front. It was amazing. I wonder how long did it take him actually to do that part to make it seem like it was so real.
It felt so
like
real.
It felt like you see his vein, everything pop out. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? Like,
yeah,
he was salty. He was salty as fuck.
Remember when we first went to go see this movie?
We saw this in theaters. It decided to be one of the first Harry Potter movies we saw in theaters.
The mommy she let us skip school to go see this, didn't she?
She let us skip school to go see this.
Skip school
first
to
Harry
go
Potter
see
movie
this.
to go see.
And we were so excited. I remember we were sitting in the theater seeing the Warner Brothers symbols pan up on the screen. Me and brother, we looked at each other like, oh my god, we actually sitting there watching Harry Potter movies. It was an amazing moment, but I guess that's it for the movie. Everyone getting the rating. You said you gave it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 9.5. Most all these films are going to get 9.5, but let's get into the next one. We'll be getting to review for the Half-Blood Prince soon. Oh. We're going to get to that one. There's a lot of things I want to talk about that one. That actually might be a kind of a rant a little bit.
That might be lower than 9.5.
Yeah, actually a little bit lower than 9.5, but we'll get into that review another day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's just a quick review for Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix. You heard our review. He gave it a 10. I give it a 9.5. I absolutely still loved it. Watching it on Blu-ray, it looks amazing on Blu-ray.
Awesome on Blu-ray.
Everything, it was an amazing film. I don't care what nobody say. I would say check it out. If you've never seen any of these Harry Potter movies, I wouldn't say it's desperate. You need to desperately watch these movies, but I would say check them out, man. Exactly. Check them out. They are amazing. The actors do an amazing job.
Anybody say, oh, Harry Potter, if you really get into these movies, you'll feel for these characters. You'll actually enjoy it. You'll feel for these characters. It's because it's not like they're not changing the characters. Yeah, they're not it's the same characters.
We're basically seeing all of them grow
characters
up
and you see them grow up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's like watching a TV series.
Right. It's exactly like that. But one thing I want to say, I did want to get this point out. I thought when I first read the book, I thought that J.K. Rowling was trying to take the Star Wars approach at first, thinking, oh, he's gonna have the Anakin Skywalker thing where he turned on everyone and went against everybody. But it turned out that didn't happen. I was happy about that. Let's be a different thing. Don't try to replicate what already happened before another franchise. Exactly. But at this point, I felt like, oh, Harry Potter is the Star Wars of our generation. It is. It's basically like a big saga, a big series that we all, we care about all these characters. They go through a certain situation within it and resolve, and then next after that. And that's what I loved about all these movies. I'll talk about more of that within the last 3 reviews. We only got 3 more reviews left. We got Half-Blood Prince and the 2 Deathly Hallows. I cannot wait to get to those. I cannot get into those.
I can't wait to watch those.
All right. It's your boy Lex Thomas signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More reviews will be coming. I might be going to see The Martian. I might be reviewing that. I'll let you guys know if I'm doing that or not. Myron, signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and please subscribe. More reviews will come in. Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows, more 2K16, NBA Live 16, whatever NBA Live gameplay I still have left to upload. Star Wars Beta comes out. We'll be uploading that. The Uncharted Collection comes out this Friday. I will be getting that as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please slap that like button. Please subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.
Peace.